Merry Christmas, JW Faction. My name is Joshua Williamson. So, Coyote Peterson finally found the Executioner WASP. And let's just watch him get stung.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with the Executioner WASP. Here we go.
That thing is creepy.
Ah! Stop burning!
It's burning?
The Executioner is king!
The end is here. Yep. It's supposed to be the last thing.
All great journeys eventually find their end.
Yep.
When we are talking about my climb up the renowned insect sting pain index, it seemed as if this end would never be found. It all began with an onslaught of harvester ants. This series of stings was quickly followed up with my hands being plunged into an even more painful swarm
Yeah, I remember
of
that.
burning fire ants. Ow! 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 Oh! One would think I had learned my lesson, yet determination drove me onward as I crested past the cow killer and ascended to the towering heights of the tarantula hawk.
Yeah, the tarantula
This alien-looking wasp
that was huge.
put me on the ground. Literally. Yet I got back up, dusted myself off, and kept going. I am lightheaded at the moment, and at this juncture, I think it's safe to say that I've worked my way up the ladder and am ready for the bullet ant challenge.
Yeah, the legendary bullet
was
ant.
finally in sight, and it came in the shadow of a giant ant.
The bullet ant
As
is a
I summited the
creepy
final
looking
peak of
insect.
Sting Mountain, the world watched with clenched fists and gritted teeth as I went forearm to venomous stinger with the notorious bullet ant. Hailed as the most painful sting in the world, I had survived the bullet ant challenge. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it got stuck in his arm.
Oh my gosh! My mission of climbing this mountain, strewn with agonizing insect stings, had come to an end. Yet rumors of a more painful sting, that of the warrior wasp, haunted the comments of every video posted on the Brave Wilderness channel. So we filmed the sequel, and truth be told, it wasn't nearly as painfully memorable as the bullet ant.
Yeah, I said that.
Sharpshooting pain! Yet much to my dismay, what appeared to be the final chapter in this saga was nothing more than a prelude that led to the moment in time where I encountered the Executioner wasp.
Ugh.
Mark, you rolling?
I hate bees so much.
Look at this.
Bees and wasps, I cannot stand them.
I don't know what it is. They look like giant hornets. They're absolutely enormous. We literally just finished filming the Warrior Wasp episode. We're coming back out of the jungle. We passed by this little kind of overhang that has a swimming pool here. This is huge. This could be a totally new species. I've never seen this species of wasp or hornet or whatever it is.
Me either.
I think we gotta catch one and try to identify it though. What do you think?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Got my net, literally in my hand. There's only 2 of them, so the good news is we're not gonna get swarmed. I think if I can scare one off the nest, I can scoop it up.
All right.
Should we give it a try?
Try it. All right. I don't think they're that aggressive. They seem to be holding their ground.
Well, if you were that big, you probably would hold your ground too. And
Yeah.
I'm guessing that the sting that
I guess. If I was a
that
wasp like that, I
giant
would pretty much
has got
hold
to
my
be-
Should
ground.
I stand back?
Yeah, you stand back, you stand back. I'm gonna use the same tactic I used for the warrior wasp. Hold on. Watch up above me there, Mario. Make sure they don't come swarming down at me. Okay, so this is the aquapod. We usually use this underwater. I'm gonna use it to tempt one of them off of the nest. And then, just like I did with the warrior wasp, swoop it up. If I run, you run. Got it?
Got it.
There's only 2 of them. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to scare this one down. It's just off the edge.
You got it.
It's right on the end of the aquapod. Look at that. Wow. It is massive.
That is huge. I thought the tarantula hawk and the giant hornet, that Japanese hornet,
Right in my
I
bag.
thought
right
those
here.
were big.
I'm gonna get it inside of the net
Jeez.
and then get it into the capsule.
Oh,
It is looking
his
right at me.
abdomen's pulsing.
It's not happy. Hold on, let me get it inside the net. Yep, it's not it. Here we go. There we go.
You get it?
I got it.
All right.
Yes, got it.
Wow.
At the size of that insect.
Jeez.
Wow, that is impressive.
Looks pretty menacing.
That is
Yes,
big.
it does. Much more intimidating looking than the warrior wasp.
Yeah,
I've never seen
exactly.
this species before,
Especially with that
guys, so
color
we're
on
actually
it.
going to take it back to base camp, and we're going to have to look this up.
Looks like a mix between a wasp and a bumblebee.
I know absolutely nothing, and as far as I can tell, this is not something that is ranked on the insect sting pain index.
Because you've never seen anything like
That's even scarier, because you don't even know how painful the sting is.
Quite possibly a new species. The eastern mountainous slopes of Costa Rica seem to be a world swarming with stinging insects. And if bullet ants and warrior wasps were not enough, the remote, untamed wilds of this rainforest ecosystem had one more painful sting up their sleeve. With an intimidating specimen safely contained within the viewing capsule, we returned to our jungle base camp and began scouring the internet for an identification to our find. All right, guys, so we have looked up Vespid wasps of Latin America, and I found a great site. And I have found out what this is.
What is
It
it?
is not a new species. It is actually called the executioner wasp. The executioner wasp. Talk
Whoa.
about a horrific name, right?
Man, that sounds like it's something to be considered for the sting index.
Yeah,
Well, When I look at the
exactly.
insect sting pain index, it does not appear that this is on there. Now, there is a warrior wasp, there's the tarantula hawk, the bullet ant. There are some species of paper wasps. This is considered to be the largest paper wasp species in all the neotropical environments.
Yeah, I
But
can definitely
it is
see
not
why.
on Schmidt's sting pain index. This is crazy.
It is crazy.
Maybe this is a better conclusion to the story.
You know,
Yeah, it actually
warrior
is.
wasp did not take down the bullet ant. The bullet ant, in my opinion, is still the reigning king of sting. But something like this, with those stripes and that menacing-looking face, man, if this had a more powerful sting, that would truly deserve its place on the throne.
Yeah,
Don't you think?
yeah,
Let's
I
see.
do think that.
Let's think about it. The executioner wasp. That name alone is enough to drive fear through anyone that hears it.
Yeah,
Hailing as the
especially someone like
largest
me who has a
of
phobia of
neotropical
bees and
paper wasp
wasps.
species, this insect is a giant. It carries the cryptic moniker in relation to its swift attack and decapitation methods for dismantling helpless caterpillars, which it in turn feeds to its brood of alien-like larvae. Those who have been witness to
Ooh,
this massive
is that the
wasp
larva?
have wisely kept a safe distance. And while this is not a newly discovered species, when it comes to the powerful punch in its venomous sting, this nightmarish-looking insect has not officially been ranked on the Sting Pain Index.
Yeah, I think you've
So
said that a few
today,
times now,
The
Coyote.
chapter you have all been waiting for is about to be written. I'll tell you what, if this is more painful than the bullet ant, that is it. I'm doing no more stings after this. Honestly, probably doing no more stings after this regardless. This has to come to an end at some point. But
Yeah,
I would not have been able to
I know what you
operate in
mean.
Costa Rica having found this wasp and not have been stung by it. So, here we go. Mark has given me the signal. It is time to get stung by the executioner. Here we go. There it is.
Coyote has
Executioner,
balls of
and he is
steel.
waiting.
you sure you want to do this?
Oh yeah, I mean, I built myself up at this point. There is no turning back. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready if you are.
Okay, I'm going to place the capsule inside of the entomology net. There we go. And I'm going to get the wasp out with the forceps.
What does that sound?
Wasp is in the net. Got it.
Alright. Oh my
All right, here we go.
god.
Got it. Perfect hold. And that stinger is absolutely massive. Okay, I'm gonna move the epinephrine pen off to the side here. Let's keep the glass capsule accessible so I can quickly cover it back up. That is a very large wasp right there.
Yeah, it is.
You can see it's completely calmed down at this point. It is just waiting to inflict a sting. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Yep, I'm ready.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with the Executioner Wasp. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Is it gonna sting? Oh, I saw it come out. Oh,
Oh, that's really bad, really quick.
wow.
Oh, right there. Oh, you can see the venom coming right out of my arm right there. You see that?
Oh my god.
God, it's as bad as a tarantula hawk.
As bad as a tarantula hawk?
Ah! 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 Right there. Ah!
Oh god.
How's you feeling? I know.
If I ever saw one of them, I would immediately just take off running in the other direction. Like, I am that scared of bees and wasps. Oh my god.
Man, the Executioner Wasp packs an unbelievable wallop. Man, the initial impact is definitely just as sharp, if not worse, than a tarantula hawk. Look, you can see the blood underneath the skin right now. My arm is...
It's already
It
swelling.
is on fire. It is about... Oh my god, that hurts. Oh, it is burning uncontrollably. Oh, it is definitely as bad as the tarantula hawk. There's no question about it. And it is, without question, sharper than a bullet ant. I think
Sharper
we've got
than a
new king
bullet
here,
ant.
folks. It's just a matter of
Really?
how long is this pain gonna last. Ah.
Talk to me about the feeling.
Sorry.
Ah, hold on. It's getting worse. Ah,
He's
stop
hitting the
burning.
ground.
Ah,
Look at his
it's getting
arm.
worse. Ah, you little devil. Oh, the Executioner lives up to its names. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I could definitely see why.
You see the blood coming out.
There's blood coming out of his arm a little bit. Not too much, but
I can't talk. It's so much pain. I'm getting... Cut the camera. Ah!
Oh my goodness, look at this white spot.
my skin is crawling.
That is the worst reaction you've ever had.
Yeah, I haven't seen that bad of a reaction since the giant desert centipede.
We have a new
Mario.
king of Sting, folks.
Mara, are you seeing this?
He is the
We
king.
have a new king.
Oh, I can't feel my arm. Ah.
Do I need to be worried here?
Wow.
Are you gonna be able to... Mario, what do you think?
Yeah, don't you have that venom
Mario.
devenomizer or something? Look at his mouth.
burning does not stop. Ugh.
Oh my
That may be the
god!
most painful sting I have ever taken. No, let me rephrase that. That is the most painful sting I've ever taken. The bullet ant has been dethroned. The executioner is king.
Wow.
Or have you ever seen him react like this? You see the white?
Yeah.
Looks like scarring. Just like the bullet ant.
There's
There's scarring, but there's blood coming out.
I was actually mistaking the water for something else. I've never seen him react like this.
Oh my gosh, my arm is on fire.
Feel like you
So that sting burns too?
It is a different pain than the bullet ant. This is a searing pain. It is attacking my blood cells. It is breaking down the membranes around those blood cells, and the cell particles are spilling out into my arm right now, sending firing neurons screaming to my brain right now that you are in a lot of pain. A lot of pain going on right here, guys. A lot of pain.
You out of the woods yet?
It's extremely hard right now.
He's still hurting.
The initial sting and the shock that came from the sting of the executioner was more painful than anything I've experienced before. And I think I said it when I was on the ground over there, that the bullet ant has been dethroned and the new king of sting is the executioner. And I am bending
Yeah, I
the knee
can
right
definitely
now
see
to this
that.
insect, because not only is its look intimidating, but its sting is the real thing.
Yeah.
It is screaming at the moment, screaming, searing pain. So where the warrior wasp felt like pins and needles and the bullet ant felt like somebody taking a hot poker and sticking it into your arm, this is like flesh peeled back. No, I don't know what it feels like to have flesh peeled back, but I can imagine that this is what it is. You see, I can't even like move my hand right now. My whole arm is in such agonizing pain, and it's starting to itch, like right here. Like I could feel the venom working its way up, similar in the sense to how the Gila monster's venom worked, and it is hot to the touch. Mark, just tell them how hot my forearm is right now.
That.
Oh wow. You can see right here
Screw
actually.
that.
Mario, can you get a shot of that?
Try to get that. You see this?
There's a residual reaction occurring up
Wait.
your arm. Is it?
Oh my
In
god!
this instance, I do not know if the pain is
His
going to
entire
last
arm
for
is swelling.
more than an hour, more than 5 hours, more than 36 hours, but I can tell you right now that the pain has lasted longer than the tarantula hawk, and at this moment, it is worse than the bullet ant. So, in this immediate presentation, I am declaring the executioner wasp as being the king of sting, as it currently stands.
What's it doing that for?
All right, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you an outro because I'm starting to have trouble composing my words here.
Yeah, we're concerned, man. You're not out of the woods yet, are you?
No. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure. Man, this is intense.
I'll keep that lesson in mind, Coyote.
The prolonged effects of the executioner's venom lasted for nearly a week, as just a single sting packed enough
week.
potency to rot a small crater in my forearm.
Jeez.
Longest hike back to base camp I've ever had. Oh, my arm is screaming in pain right
He looks like he's about to pass out.
Residual pain was followed by persistent itching and ultimately a scar that today I still carry with me as a reminder that this neotropical paper wasp is a foe unlike any I had ever faced.
Wow.
You don't want to remember this?
The executioner! Oh, my arm is throbbing right now.
It's the end of the stings. So the Executioner Wasp is now the king of sting. Surpassed the bullet ant. And that sting was actually burning too. That's a really painful sting if you really think about it. That is a true sting. And you see, unlike the Japanese hornet that was in the last sting video, the only part that swelled on his arm was his forearm. His entire arm was swelling with the Executioner Wasp. Wow. I've never seen Coyote react like this. Wow. It really is the end. I'm going to miss, and I'm not going to miss these videos at the same time. Because, one, the reason why I'm gonna miss it is because I'm gonna miss Coyote looking for these painful stinging insects. And two, the reason why I'm not gonna miss it is because I'm so scared of bees. And if you're wondering why I was wearing earbuds throughout this video instead of my usual headphones right here, it's because it won't fit on my head with my Christmas hat on. Anyways, besides that, what do you guys think? Post thumbs down below, let me know what your opinion is on this. If you like this video, thumb it up. Please give a thumb down. On social media, on Patreon, will be down below in the description box, as well as linking to the original video if you want to watch it. Sorry, I can't talk right now. And be sure to subscribe and become a member of the JW faction on our journey to 10,000 subscribers. Merry Christmas!